What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the other side of the Firewall podcast. We talk about the latest and greatest of cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers. Those people of color who've made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Chris Abacon
What's going on, everybody?
and Daniel Acevedo.
How's it going, guys?
What's going on? So welcome to Friday's episode. So Monday, Tuesday are topics, Wednesday discussion, Thursday's Ask a CISSP. I promise I have 2 more in the can ready to go, so I'll push those out fairly soon. And then today, everything else. So if you came here for cyber, very little of that, right? We talk about movies and books and bad dad jokes. Whatever is on our mind for the week, right? But without further ado, Chris, how's your week?
My week was actually good. So this is cyber related. I was at a conference, right? This
Ooh,
week in
now it's fine.
Atlanta, right? So I did come back from that. So it was the ISACA Geek Week.
Okay.
Presented on my boss and I presented. He presented on third party risk management. I presented on CMMC. So that was.
Oh, you didn't tell me about that?
Fun. Yeah, it was
That's awesome.
It was a compliance point website. I thought you would have saw it already. Yeah.
So I do follow them on social media, but it's like I hit the bell, but I don't get every single post.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's one of those situations where it just like a regular person's page, it aggregates to a certain amount of people.
Oh,
It doesn't hit everybody, right?
Gotcha.
Like a newsletter hits everybody. But yeah, man, I gotta get all the details later.
There you
See,
go.
so 50%.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, yeah. So that was fun. That was actually really informative. Got to meet a lot of like-minded people.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but it was great. Hopefully, you get to go again next year, or makes me want to, really makes me want to explore the local Tampa Bay area conferences that are
Well, yeah.
smaller. And that's, I think, for us, even a great opportunity to speak in general about the podcast or just cybersecurity in general. Maybe talk about elevating one's cybersecurity career, right? So that there's a lot of opportunities to speak at local colleges here. So I think that's definitely some avenue on approach. But on the more fun end, right? So I wasn't here last week, but finished Severance, right? Severance, the finale was incredible. If you've seen it,
I need to watch it then.
I finished it too. Yeah, I finished
so
it.
So good. I love the ending. Definitely took a turn. Right, let's just say that. And there were some people got what they deserved, right?
Spoilers.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
Yeah, but it's really interesting. A really cool ending. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Severance, right? On the other side, on other news, right? We've been watching our British TV shows. Our favorite detective shows. One is Death in Paradise, right? It's basically a British whodunit show based in a fictional Caribbean town, right, in a Caribbean island. It's filmed in Guadeloupe, right? If you're familiar with Guadeloupe, it's right south of. It's a little bit north of like Saint Lucia, right? It's over. It's really there. It's probably a little bit. It's east of the U.S. and Virgin Islands, southeast of that, right? So it's further towards that, belt of islands.
But it's a British show.
It's a British show.
Well,
right?
they have lots of islands and territories.
So it's interesting because the Caribbean is comprised of
imperialism.
Yeah, imperial facts.
Yeah. I didn't forget about that.
It's a bunch of British territories, right? And there's actually French and U.S. territories as well. So
okay.
This island is supposedly like dual run by the British and French, right? So it's got
not the people who live there.
Yeah. But you could tell like the people have like accents and everything, right?
Gotcha.
So it's a cool show. So we've been watching that. And then on the books side, I've just been reading my business books. I'm being really lame and I've been just studying for more things, right?
There it is.
Looking to get my new certs. I got my CISM officially on Friday.
Oh, you did?
Week.
Okay. Congratulations.
Yeah, so I did pass the exam, but it takes like 10 days for you to get a notification.
Audited or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
The way it works is you pass the exam, and all you see is once you pass the exam, the thing on your screen. That's all you see for 10 days, right? There's no email saying that you passed. So you have this little like build up until like 10 business days later, you get an email stating, hey, you've finally been approved, et cetera, go apply, right? Kind of like CISP, right? And then you got to verify your experience and then et cetera. And then a week after that, you finally get it on Credly and all those platforms. But I officially got it this week. So that's
congratulations. Nice. Yeah, I've been seeing CISM a lot recently. So
I will say that
I got to step my game up.
The private sector, I think we do have that, public sector bias. CISP is like ISIC 2 certs, CCNA, CompTIA, right? Those are kind of the certs that that we're biased to, right? Like our bosses, right? They all had CISP, right? They all had, all those CCNE, CCIE, but in the civilian sector, especially for technology risk management and, just risk management in general, it's all ISACA, right? It's all ISACA.
That's true.
So definitely check out ISACA certs. There's a ton of them. Not a plug for ISACA, but
unless they want to pay me.
Hey, absolutely. If they want to come
listen.
sponsor the
podcast. I got hosts to pay. All right, you see these other boxes?
Exactly.
These don't come for free. What they do for right now.
ISACA West Florida chapter or ISACA Atlanta chapter. Hey, hit us up.
There it is. Yeah.
Definitely.
And then I played a little bit of World of Warcraft with my brother, right? Just very little, kind of a reward for myself to finally get as I got my CISP, right? I'm just playing the classic WoW.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're playing classic, right?
I logged into the regular WoW, and there's like all these features. You've got like a campground or some base camp, and you've got like you can buy your way to level 6 or level 70, whatever the heck it is now. And to me, it's just like sensory overload for like I'm a simple gamer. Like I just need, hey, just give me a simple UI. I don't need all these features. I just want to go and do my quests, right? So it's really nostalgic a little bit. But other than that, that's my week. So Daniel, how's your week?
And trying to figure out what sleep is like again. Now that we got the
no sleep,
the little newborn in the house. Yeah, just this new part of our life in the family, just getting used to my daughter with the new baby and my wife and me. But we couldn't have done it without shout out props to my mother-in-law because she comes to our house like 4 times a week just to help us out. Because if not, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people have more than one kid and like feel rested and able to do things around the house and things like that. She's a big reason why we moved back and came back to Japan anyway. All my wife's family's here, and now it's been amazing. But
That's awesome.
Besides that, I have a little bit more time on my hands because the baby sleeps a lot. So I've been listening to an audiobook called Red Rising. Second book is called The Golden Sun. It's been amazing.
Okay.
Highly recommend it if you like. It's kind of like a cross between Game of Thrones and outer space.
Okay.
Or it's really well done. I won't do justice by saying what it is, but yeah, definitely look into it. And then for some reason, I wanted to play a dungeon crawler, even though I'm not a big Diablo fan. So I got Path to Exile 2 because it was cheap, and I've enjoyed it a lot. And then Xbox Game Pass dropped a bunch of games that I kind of was interested in, so I downloaded Avowed.
Yeah. How you liking that?
I didn't have high hopes for it. I do like Oblivion and all those Elder Scrolls games, so this is definitely kind of in that same vein. And it's below my expectations. It looks really good. The combat system is fun. So yeah, I've enjoyed it a bunch. And then there's like a Fallout game. It's not Fallout. It's another name. It's on
Is it Atomfall?
Yeah. So I probably will play that one too. And I downloaded COD again because I haven't played it in forever. So I wanted to shoot stuff.
Here it is.
A match really quick, so I'll probably do that as well. Because I was enjoying Marvel Rivals, but for whatever reason, it's taking me forever to find a game. Like I'll try to like get into a ranked game, and it'll be like 5 minutes, and it won't throw me into one. So I'm like,
old, man, like attention span, and we're just old. Like,
yeah.
I was thinking, like, man, I was playing my WoW, and I was like, I'll play for like 35 minutes. I'm like, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know that feeling, right? Like I don't think I have this attention span to go through a full game anymore. To beat a game,
especially
just like
single player games. I haven't played single player games in forever, so I feel like that's why I'm playing the single player games now and I'm enjoying them. Because I haven't played them in like for many years. But I'm like, I need to play a game that I'm able to like just stop at any moment to go help my wife or take care of the kid if I need to.
Right. Somebody can just put down, yeah.
Yeah, I really can't play multiplayer games right now. So I'm slowly going back into single player games, and I'm happy to enjoy them again because it's been a couple years, so it's a happy reunion. But besides that, I think so. Mine is completely the opposite of yours, Chris. Chris is like all professional. His updates this week have been amazing, right. And mine is like I had a kid, and now I have a little more free time because I'm on paternity leave. So I've just been gaming a bunch because my wife and my mother-in-law are amazing. So
right.
So yeah.
Well, I mean that's slice of life, right? Like you got businessman up there doing his business thing, then you're starting, or you're expanding your family. So I'm even more boring. So
what you got, Ryan? What was your week like?
Oh man. So I started a new role, so I have a brand new job. Loving it, loving the team, loving the corporation and how they do business. So I'm very excited to do something different. I'm in the financial services sector now, so I'm chomping at the bit to learn as much as possible, right? Add some more tools to my tool belt. So going do all that training, CBT. But then after that, I'm thinking I'm going to go to something a little bit more what's the word? Something more general, right? Like looking at getting a CISM or something else more professional cert that's a little bit more overarching. Because I have a feeling after I get done drilling down this rabbit hole and CMMC, I'm going to need a break to do something a little bit wider, something a little bit more flat. But I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's going to be CISM or something else. I don't know what my I guess that would be my Q3 goal will be Q3, Q4, right? Because I don't know how long it's going to take me to knock out my CCP. I guess my Q2 was my Q1, but the whole Doge situation and changing jobs and what have you push that back a little bit.
So I will say on the CMMC stuff, right? So I think there will be a rule published at some point by the DoD, at least I think Q2 or Q3, the 48 CFR. So that's basically going to that's going to essentially allow CMMC to be in solicitations for contracts. I think that's going to start as early as mid to late this year. So I think really from there, it's going to be a phased rollout, right? So it's going to be like a rollout of 3 years from then to until all companies will have to require some type of level of CMMC. But man, I really think after I think 2025, 2026 is going to be like people will be scrambling for assessments.
Gotcha.
Or like consulting. I think that's just my opinion.
No, that's good. Well, from two perspectives, right? Like obviously it's good for the health and welfare of CUI, FCI, all that good stuff. But then two, it's good for business, right? Like if I want RAM to continue to expand, I need to have some more tools in my tool belt. And I think with all of our background in the DIB, I think it's a good pivot to have that as well, right? I could do your NIST CSFs, your CIS V8s, and etc. Gap assessments, things of that nature. But also I could do your level 2 if you don't have time to do it, because that's a self attestation, or I could do your level 2, right? Once RAM is ready for that. So it'd be good, I think, to cover all my bases in that way. We'll see what the future holds. But aside from that, so I watched Severance. I watched the finale. You know what it made me do? It made me immediately jump back to the first one. So I'm watching season 1 again, because you learn enough information where you're like, oh, I got to watch this again. And then as you're watching that, you're like, I kind of like you can fill in the gaps now, because there's a lot of the beginning of season 1 where it's just like, what is going on? And you just don't, you have no reference for what's happening. Things are just happening. Yeah. So now I'm seeing it from a different lens, now that season 2 filled in some gaps. So that's pretty cool. I definitely like it. It's not for everybody. I definitely wouldn't recommend Severance to Shannon.
God, no.
But I think if you're into the mystery box shows, it's definitely the one to watch.
It's a little burn, but it's enjoyable though.
Right, exactly. And then I've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, so I'm a few more hours in. I think I hit like 9 or 10 hours. I'm still playing because you have 2 different protagonists, right? You got Naoe, the shinobi, as well as Yasuke, the samurai. I haven't gotten to Yasuke's when it's more open, where you can choose him. So I'm still running around as Naoe, loving it. Like I've not had a chance to go to Japan, so it's as close as I'm gonna get is virtually. Beautiful game, fun. Combat, I'm digging the story. So again, but I'm not burnt out. I know a lot of people have played. This is like their 19th Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Obviously, there haven't been that many, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot of Assassin's Creed. So I can see you being like, another one. But for me, it's like my 4th one, and I haven't played one in a decade or something like that. Like I haven't played one since 3. I did play 4, but I didn't finish it. So the last one I beat was Assassin's Creed 3. That came out a long time ago. So I've had a really long gap. So I'm definitely loving it, and it's aesthetic. But I'm like you. Like I had a cap. Like I used to just game all night, right? Like I will literally be sitting there playing it. I'll finish the objective, and I'm like, yes, that's it for me.
Yeah.
I'll play some more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit my cap. I'm done for the day. But I have to add you to my Discord, Daniel.
Yeah.
If you're on Discord, because I don't play COD unless I'm on with friends. So like my friend Matt. If I see him on Call of Duty, I'll jump on Call of Duty, but I don't play by myself. It's just not fun.
Yeah. Is it
so if I ever see you,
platform, right?
Hmm?
Is it cross-platform?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I add you to my Discord, so I see when you pop up, and then I'll shoot you a party chat or whatever. But yeah, I don't play it unless I'm playing with friends. It's just I like to shoot the crap, right, as well as shoot people virtually.
We both can hurt our KD and then just be talking with each other.
Yep, exactly. So I play those games socially. So, but my friend Matt plays a lot of WoW as well. So I see him playing World of Warcraft. He's like, "Hey, you should play this." Nope, not gonna happen.
Don't
Is he
don't.
for World of Warcraft or
I think he plays both.
nice?
I think I think he jumps back and forth. But
I had a
he's been
coworker.
playing WoW
He
since the
got me
beginning.
he got me into playing League now too, and I was like, I hate my life enough already with all these other games.
Dude,
And I started playing League.
League makes me so mad. Like it just pisses me off. Like but I love playing the game.
Yep, I do. I do enjoy it.
I haven't played League. I haven't played League in over. I want to say like 12 years, right? At least
Wow.
12 years. Because the rage. You
The
think
rage
you're
that's
doing
so-
great. You think you're doing great. The next thing you know, you're done. You get ganked. You're done.
Yeah.
You just rage. It's just infuriating when it happens to you. But like, and I don't think, especially if you're an emotional gamer, I definitely don't recommend League.
Right.
I think this point in my life, it's an okay game to play because I'm not. Yeah, I don't get raged anymore. But I will admit though, the guy that's teaching me how to play is a coworker of mine, but he used to be an amateur professional League player. He's Korean too, so it's like he's got the full package. So I'm learning from
Dude, all those Koreans are so good at MOBA.
He's really
Real-time
good.
strategy and MOBA games. So, bro, Koreans are at the top of the
Next
game.
level.
Next level.
Yeah, I watched like it's like their Olympics or whatever. Like they showed a South Korean match, and I couldn't keep up. Like legitimately, it's like in the Dragon Ball Z fights where you just see the explosions because you can't see the fighters fighting each other. That's how quickly they were clicking on the map. I was just like, it's
So
about how many clicks per second you have or whatever.
Hotkeys. It's insane.
It's crazy.
They're all using hotkeys. Do you guys ever play StarCraft or StarCraft 2?
My little brother used to. Yeah,
I love StarCraft.
Yeah, I love
man.
it.
And Koreans can't beat them. You can't beat them.
They're
Unbelievable.
ridiculous. Right.
It's like Gosu or Gosu, right? That's what they say, or something like that. I don't know.
I watched it from afar. Right. I used to watch when I was in tech school. I used to watch people play StarCraft and oh man, what is it called?
CS:GO? You mean Counter-Strike?
Yes, CS:GO. I used to watch
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, Counter-Strike. There it is.
I
I
love
used to watch people play Counter-Strike. I used to just be amazed. I'm like, this is crazy. I didn't really get into shooters until Halo.
Counter-Strike is so hard, man. They actually try to mimic real recoil.
It is hard.
So you have to like click down or whatever. It's almost like it's so hard. It's so hard.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
with mouse
crazy.
and keyboard. I've played shooters with a controller in my hand my whole life. People that play mouse and keyboard that are that accurate, for me, it's insane. I like the movement. I don't know how they do it.
There's a whole thing about
It's
like
a
having the
different
right
level.
mouse as well. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Yeah, a certain amount of DPI and has to have a certain weight. Yeah, so I used to watch them play when I was in tech school. Like, and then when Halo came out, then I finally jumped into it. We used to have Halo LAN parties, stuff like that, because it's slower, right? But yeah, there's movement speed and hotkeys, and it's ridiculous. It's just never my thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'm supposed to watch Wicked probably today or tomorrow because it's finally streaming, and I need to catch up on Daredevil. So
How
I think
long
a
is it?
couple.
Any
play.
good?
So Wicked Play, no. My wife and daughter went and saw it, and then they saw the movie.
Mhm.
So my first introduction will be the movie, and they love it.
I'm a little bit of a one of my nerdy things. So in high school, our high school is really big into theater and all that stuff. So I really enjoy Broadway. It's amazing. I love Broadway.
Yeah, we've been to a couple of plays here, like Hamilton, Beauty and the Beast, and there's another one I can't remember what it was.
I want to see the Lion King one in New York one day.
That's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your question, Daniel?
How is Daredevil? Like
Really good. They did so. It's a continuation actually. So that you'll see them flash back to the Netflix show.
Oh really? Is it on
Yeah.
Disney or
So-
where is it? Is it on Netflix?
It's on Disney. Yep.
Really?
Yep, it's on
Where
Disney.
catch it?
But since they own it, in totality, they'll flash back to the Netflix show sometimes. So it's like very much a continuation of. And yeah, I think it's got that action. So if you want to see hands get thrown, it's it's got it in spades. So I got to catch up on that. And then that's pretty much it for me, man. I'm busy enough, right? Like, so between that and work, and I'm going to start studying soon, I'm capped out. Oh, I think I talked to Shannon about this. So for spring break, we did Busch Gardens, mini golf, and escape room. So we had, and then we went out to eat. So we had about 4 solid days of family activities. Had a blast. So ready for my next vacation. Cannot wait because I'm tired. But that's pretty much it for me. Just excited where the podcast is going. Now we have celebrities on the podcast, right? They got Chris up there doing presentations
Yeah.
for conferences. We're about to blow up. Hopefully, you should just drop like not tell Steve, just drop a thumbnail for the podcast in there. Oh, how'd that get in there? You
Yeah,
click
no
through.
idea.
But yeah, I'm excited about the future. So continue to tune in. Monday, Tuesday, our topics. Wednesday, discussion. Thursdays, Ask a CISSP. I promise I have two. One with Mark Christian and another one with Alfredo Nash coming out hot and ready pretty soon. Then Fridays, everything else, just like this, movies, books, games, all that cool stuff. Hit up all the websites that go by our name, the other side of the Firewall, the other side of the FW, or Ask a CISSP. Hit me up personally. I'm at RY Security Guy. That's RY Security Guy. You can find me pretty much everywhere, but LinkedIn is where I'm most responsive. And where can they find you, Chris?
You can find me on LinkedIn under my name, Chris Abacon, last name spelled Abacon.
And you, Daniel?
LinkedIn under my name, Daniel Acevedo.
There it is. Stay safe. Stay secure.